behalf of Sri Chaitanya organization from Sri Chaitanya Gosala zone. Now we are going to say about the prestigious program Vaidyah missile. It will be explained by our legendary executive deans and subject experts. They have almost 28 years experience. First of all, I am going to invite our executive dean and physics legendary person Ravindra sir. He has given 720 out of 720 for Varun Chakravarti. And now I am going to invite Mohan Rao sir. He is also 20 years experience and executive dean. He has given so many ranks in NEET sector. So please come sir.
Good morning, my dearest parents. Mohan Rao sir. Morning, sir. Very happy to see you here. So myself and Mohan Rao sir are associated with this Sri Chaitanya organization for the past 25 years. Basically, Dr. Mohan Rao sir is senior most faculty in botany, and myself, Ravindra Kumar, I am senior most faculty in physics. And we used to look after so many young kids, and we have trained so many young kids to become doctors and who are studying and studied in various prestigious institutions like AIMS, JIPMER, etc. So today, actually, before explaining about our prestigious repeaters program, Vaidyah, Sir Mohan Rao sir, actually, let us have some interaction to educate the parents and students and what is the use of repeating for one more year if the students they have missed the seats this year. And I have been asked to clear so many doubts from the parents community, and you are also associated with this teaching field, and you are also having so many queries from the students and parents. So let us focus some things, on certain things while clearing the doubts of the student community. Okay, sir.
So, by the way, before we start, I wanted to share one or two things with you.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yesterday, when I was in office, one parent came to join their kids in our medical long-term course.
Okay, sir.
Surprisingly, they are our first batch students.
Oh.
So now we have to feel proud that our students, next generation also came for admission. They are doctors. We made their parents doctors.
Okay.
They want their kids also to become doctors under our guidance.
So I am getting goosebumps, sir. Actually, training the students like this, and next generation is also approaching us. It means the trust they have put on us and on organization, it is proven.
Definitely, because we are there right from 27, 28 years. Of course, organization is there from 39 years.
Yeah.
So the very first batch students, those who became doctors through Chaitanya, now their kids also, they are coming back to Chaitanya because they have the same confidence in spite of spending 30,
wonderful, sir. As a teacher,
39 years.
As a teacher, we require that job satisfaction. Okay. So from this Vaidyah program, actually, which is looked after by Mohan Rao sir here in Gosala, he is the executive for this Vaidyah program and long-term repeaters batches here for both girls and boys here. And this year, under his guidance, we are expecting more than 1,000 seats without any donation. It means open category seats, more than 1,000. Sir, very happy to learn that. Congratulations for your achievement.
Thank you.
So, anyway, it means a lot of experience, and how you have put your efforts, it has given wonderful result. So, I'm very happy. So, keeping all these experiences, please enlighten our students and parents regarding certain things, sir. Actually, this year also, the cutoff, it seems that it is a little bit more than previous year. So, last year, what is the cutoff, sir? You
maybe around 450, 451 in case of Hyderabad, Telangana state. Maybe in Andhra Pradesh, it is around 560.
Last year,
551.
2020.
551 is the cutoff.
So that's what you have observed. So what is the cutoff? What could be the cutoff you are expecting this year, sir?
Actually, our predictions usually 5 marks this way, that way, normally our predictions will prevail. But we are going to present anyway one slide for the convenience of our viewers. In that presentation, we can give different categories clearly. But before we start the regular program, I had to congratulate you because you are the one who created student with 720 out of 720 last year and also this year. Because once it happens, it may be, people may think that it is by chance. But second time also, from the same branch, under the guidance of our Ravindra Garu, 720 repetition is definitely one of the most unbelievable things. So you deserve all appreciation, sir.
Sir,
So congratulations for
thank
that.
you, thank you. Actually, it is the vision of our chairman, Dr. B.S. Rao Garu, who was with us
Yeah.
for the almost 30 years. We have his guidance, and we learned a lot of things from him.
True.
So anyway, the greatest vision of our chairman sir and our young directors now who are looking after this organization, they have been helping us to drive us to be online whenever a paradigm shift is required. We people are always ready for that. I mean, we are very proud to be associated with the organization.
And also we must be proud for associating with Vijayawada branch, especially because this year from Vijayawada alone, we are expecting 3 students, 720 out of 720.
Yes, sir.
So getting 3 students from single city from Chaitanya, that is really a wonderful achievement.
Yes,
so all teachers, all executives, teaching, non-teaching, as well as students, everybody must be appreciated for getting 720 for 3 students. And I was told more than 80 students, they are getting 700 plus.
Yes, sir.
Only from Vijayawada.
Yes, sir.
So getting 700 plus students only from Vijayawada 85 is something unbelievable for majority of the people, those who are spread across the country. So definitely we are here to clarify so many doubts of the parents, those whose kids are just completed their NEET exam. We will definitely clarify their doubts, sir, with our experience.
Okay.
Whatever doubts they probably might be having in their minds, we are here just to clarify them.
Okay, we'll do one thing, Mohan Rao sir. I have a collection of questions asked by so many parents.
Okay.
Please try to give the clarity about the questions raised by the parents and students.
Okay, sir, sure.
Sir, the most asked question was repeating one more year versus compromising other courses like degree. Which you choose? I mean, which you can prefer, or what is your advice regarding this?
So generally, those students who already have taken their NEET 2024, by this time, their expected marks are anyway there with them. And once the NTA officially releases the final marks, then they will more clearly know whether they are going to get a medical seat this year or not. But here one thing is, generally we have to guide the students for their benefit.
Okay.
Rather than the organization point of view, we have to see from students' point of view. Because organization anyway, we are going to get our strength somehow or other. But student, because is only one career option for them. Therefore, all our focus must be student-centric. Keeping that in mind, let us say, suppose one student got 500.
Okay.
Probably the doubt what you are raising now, repeating one more year versus compromising for other courses, these type of doubts may be for those students who are getting around 500 marks.
Yeah, they will be feeling that instead of wasting 1 year, better join any other course.
Okay. So anyway, in this connection, I would like to say one thing. Whenever you are choosing BPC or biology background after your 10th standard, you have done your +1, +2 and appeared for 24 NEET exam anyway.
Okay.
Once they have taken biology, they have chosen biology means they are interested to become doctors. Once they are interested to become doctors, you know what is the duration of the medical course. After MBBS, post-graduation, super specialty.
10 plus.
It will take 10 plus years. So when they are mentally prepared to take a course which is having longevity of 10 plus years, then why to think so much about after all 1 year, not even 1 year.
So 10 years or 11 years, it makes no difference.
It doesn't make any difference. And moreover, it's not like any government job where they get retirement after 60
Yes,
years.
yes.
Now they can retain the doctor profession, and if still they are interested, they can keep on their practice even up to 90 years also.
So you are telling me that taking 1 more year, it is not a risk actually.
Absolutely no risk at all.
So why you are saying this confidently, I can understand. In your campus in Gosala, I came to know that majority of the students, they have improved a lot when they have joined for repetition in 2023. And I came to know that many of the students, they have improved in their marks at least 100 to 250 or 300 like that.
Yeah, definitely. So many.
So many.
So many.
Great, sir. It means a student who is going to repeat one more year, is there any chance for him to get 200 marks at least or 250 marks like that? Have you any experience with that, students?
So there are so many, because always long-term students, those who are repeating for 1 year, they will definitely have an edge. How? I'll explain.
Okay.
Suppose after 2 years of intermediate, one particular student, suppose if I am the student, I completed my 2 years +1 +2, then I know what are the chapters, what is the depth of various chapters, and what are the difficulties, where I am strong, where I am weak. I will have my own analysis on various chapters of different subjects.
Okay.
Now if I repeat once again, the advantage is the total 1 year which I am going to repeat, I can totally dedicate only for practicing objective type of tests.
So they don't have any language subjects or practical, that first is not there.
No board exams,
No board exams.
no languages, no practicals.
So at least they will save 40 days, 40 to 50 days, they will have that edge.
So definitely they can save 6 months if they keep all these things.
Yeah.
Because even though the +1 +2 marks are not so important, but student immediately after schooling they joined college, definitely they will take any government exam or public exam is seriously. So at least 1 month preparation is required, and 1 month will go in the process of writing the exams with intervals in between. So at least like that, 2 months first year, 2 months second year, then definitely with languages, practicals, at least 6 months they have to devote for the theoretical part of +1 +2.
Yes. Not only that, sir, actually what I have observed while I am training the +1 +2 students, no, when they join for +1, almost up to the first given vacation, they say after 3 months we will be giving usually vacation. Up to those 3 months, they are not adjusting here due to homesick or whatever may be the reason. Most of the students, I don't say that it is a complaint. They are not taking this thing seriously. So here, as they have lost this year, definitely right from the beginning, you train them to be serious, it seems.
Yeah, true.
Okay, nice, sir.
And moreover, actually, whenever a particular student, let us say, suppose go to the previous one, just know what you have, say the first one. So here versus compromising on the other courses. Suppose let us say I am a student who is going to miss my medical seat this year.
Okay.
Then what are the other options I have? Let us say, if I say what are the other options, I can go for state level competitive exam like EPSET and so on. I can join in pharmacy, or I can join in agriculture, or I can join in nursing. But none of these courses are having much charm in the society.
Yeah.
You see, either from job opportunities point of view, financial stability point of view, or social status point of view, definitely a doctor is a commendable position in the society. When compared to other things, all these are definitely they are next to them. I don't demean any profession.
Not like this. One of my brother's son, actually, he didn't take a chance and he has joined in B Pharmacy. And what happened? No, he has studied in university college only. But by the time he came out, he could not get a proper job. So he has been struggling so far. So he is feeling that instead of joining any degree course, he would have joined one more year for repeating.
Yeah, one more year. Of course, after intermediate, after all, there are 17 years.
Yeah.
+1 +2.
17.
So after 17 years, giving one more year is quite reasonable. So if, who knows, suppose in that 1 year, if they are really responsible, they will definitely click and they are going to become doctors. Once for all, their life is going to settle in a nice profession.
Yes, sir. Actually, when I came to you, you asked me to interact with one girl student. I could not remember her name. And you told me that though she has got a seat last year, she left it and she has joined here.
Yeah,
what
really,
about that girl, sir?
Really, I must appreciate the parent as well as the student, because she got 571 marks.
Okay.
And
By
this
some
year
you have gone somewhere.
100% she is going to get a good seat, in free seat also in a normal college. And this year also, for next year, NEET 25, one girl with 590 marks also with us. 570 they are with us. Because all these girls, their attitude and their parents' attitude, really I felt very happy when I interacted with that girl. It seems the parent told that with intermediate, with +1 +2, just in first attempt itself, if you are able to score 570,
Okay.
why don't you repeat once again instead of joining in a normal private college? If you repeat, definitely you will touch 700, you have that capacity. So once you touch 700, automatically you are going to get admission in AIMS or JIPMER. When you pass out from AIMS or JIPMER, the profession wherever you are going to land after completion of your degree, the trademark or the brand value, definitely that will have a lot of impact.
And you're telling me that you have that experiences.
Yeah, we have, it's not a rare thing. Previously, I also used to think that those students who are missing their seats are only repeating. No, not like that. Not those who are missing. Those who are not satisfied with the type of colleges, what they are likely to get by the existing rank, they are also repeating. That is a good sign. And of course, that will also keep us on our toes, because we have to train them up to their expectations. So we have to keep ourselves alert. We have to make our team alert to suit to their expectations.
So girls or boys with 590, if they join here, you're telling me that getting 100 plus is not
Absolutely, 700 is very, very
So
easy.
it means there are possibilities for those students to get seats in prestigious like AIMS
Yeah,
and JIPMER.
definitely, because their confidence level is also, they are not in a dilemma whether they will get or not, because their target is to cross 700.
Oh, nice.
So therefore, by this I can definitely suggest, Ravindra sir, only repeating 1 year is not at all a matter of debate. I advise the students straight away to go for repetition. Absolutely, there is no risk in that.
Okay. So now the other question is, how do you advise? Who can repeat this? I mean, who can take these chances? It means, do you feel that, simply due to the pressure from parents and due to the pressure from the peer group, is it advisable to repeat, or as you told me that a girl with 591 this year she came, so you are telling me that she is actually having the determination. So before reporting, will you advise that they should have some kind of strong determination or not?
Sure, sir. Based on this particular, suppose who can repeat? Anybody who is having the desire to become a doctor can repeat, to simplify the answer.
Okay.
Sometimes what happens is, sometimes students are not interested, parents only, they force the students. Students are not interested for two things.
Okay.
One is they are lazy, they are not interested to study. Second one is they are doubtful about their performance.
Okay.
It's not that they are lazy, but still they are not sure about their
not
performance.
confident, actually.
So somebody like teachers, like you and me, we must be able to make them to realize their strength. Then of course they will perform exceedingly well. But some students, those who are by nature, if they are lazy, they are not interested in studies, then better not to join. Because once if the student by nature they are lazy, because in long term actually we will getting only 9 months time.
Yes, sir.
So in this 9 months time, those who are seriously interested, those who are seriously committed to get the medical seat, to train them, to make them to get medical seat, that itself is a difficult task.
Okay.
We cannot mold the minds of the lazy students, we cannot mold them and we cannot take them to the seat getting level. So first of all, those who are interested voluntarily, not by any external force, that desire should come within. Those who are really interested, definitely they can join. That is number one. And number two, I can say, the students, those who are getting even now 350 or 400 also, let us say 350 or 400 in NEET 24, if their expected scores, generally they will think that they are well short of the target.
Okay.
Say 575 is the expected target, let us say. So they are getting around 375. That means they are 200 marks short of the expected target. Now students will feel the doubt that my capacity is only to get 350, whether I can get 575 if I repeat. This doubt will be there for many of the students. But here what they have to keep in mind is, they need not improve their performance from 0 to 575.
Yeah, okay.
Already their base knowledge is 375, let us say. I am talking about the bottommost student.
Okay.
If they secure 375 in NEET 24, now they have to raise the bar by another 200 marks for one complete year preparation.
And you are telling me that getting 200 plus is not
at all difficult.
Okay.
I will show this so many evidences.
Okay.
We have more than 1000 students who already improved a lot tremendously. At the end of the session, probably I will try to display the list of the students who improved more than 200 marks by repeating 1 year.
So I appreciate your guts, sir. Actually, you are not bluffing the teaching.
No, sir, absolutely no. We will display the result, whatever we are going to get. But now only thing is we are not able to publish it openly because the current scores are only based on the expectation of the student.
Oh, nice.
So once the NTA releases the final marks, absolutely if any parent walks into my office, I don't mind showing the total previous results as well as the phone numbers of the students also.
Oh.
They can talk to the student, they can analyze, they can ask them. how the coaching and how the teachers, how is the environment, whether all these results what they are projecting on the screen, they are true or not.
So everything you are keeping it is transparent.
Yes, it's absolutely transparent.
Nice. Okay, nice, sir. Actually, the next question is saving one academic year. That's what you have explained. So
Yes, of course. Regarding this, already we told, saving one academic year is not at all a matter in medical field as we discussed.
Yeah.
Because the course what we prepare to enter itself is taking more than 10 years.
years.
Therefore, saving 1 year, it doesn't matter. And moreover, when the process of saving 1 year, the student must understand that you are trying to save 1 year, but remember that you are totally deviating your objective of becoming a doctor once for all in the lifetime. Once if they deviate, it is now or never. Once if they divert and take a different line, in the lifetime never they become a doctor.
yes, sir.
Suppose if they repeat 1 year, who knows, they can become a doctor also.
So they will be missing the chance of getting admission to
Once for all they have to lose that opportunity, no?
actually. So my doubt is, sir, actually, I doubt about the financial status or the affordability of the parents if they take the risk of 1 year repeating. What do you advise?
So regarding this parents' financial affordability, suppose we know the value of a medical seat. Suppose if a student wants to join in B category seat, in a B category seat, the fee per year will be around 10 to 12 lakhs.
Yes.
So by the time the course is done, all the 5 years, they have to pay around 60 lakhs, let us say.
And the other expenses?
The other expenses put together, minimum it takes about 1 crore. So the medical seat, even if they go for a B category, it is 1 crore. If it is C category, they are totally buying the seat. Of course, it is somewhere 2 to 3 crores, which is not at all possible in the reach of the normal parent. But whenever they are going to pay such a huge amount, or otherwise, I am not telling that they are going to pay, I am just trying to project the worth of a medical seat. But our course fee normally it will be around 2 to 3 lakhs depending upon the conditions given in the campuses. Like some of them are air conditioned campuses, some of them are non-AC campuses. So like that, generally in the coaching centers, fee will be around 2 to 3 lakhs. But the student has to think in such a way that I am paying 2 to 3 lakhs, whether it is really a burden to my parent, always that concern should be there for the student to make him more responsible. Suppose if the student is responsible that my parents' affordability is not this, but still they are trying somehow to manage the funds and giving them the fee, then the student has to think in such a way that if I secure a medical seat which is worth minimum 1 crore, just because of this 2 to 3 lakhs investment what I am getting or fee whatever parents are paying, the student always has to get in return something worth 1 crore. So keeping that in mind, of course, the financial affordability is not at all a big thing now,
Yes,
I can
sir.
say.
So only it is a matter of 2 to 3 lakhs.
It's only the preparedness of the student that matters much.
And even if they are able to afford that, they can save that for their future investment.
Yeah, definitely.
So they can have a wonderful hospital.
Definitely. Instead of, I used to suggest same thing because some of the parents also, they used to come and ask, sir, I don't want to give much stress or strain to my child because of their love and affection. Of course, everybody will love their children, that is different. But loving their children to an extent of not to expose them for hard work is also not good. So if the student is really having that capacity to work hard and the student can save 1 crore to the parent, what else the parent is? Then of course, if you see the example of the other girl who got 571 and now getting 700.
Oh, nice.
Now when you think of that particular student, then you see how much pride it is for the...
So definitely she is going to get a seat in AIMS or JIPMER. Definitely.
So therefore, financial affordability is not at all...
So she has taken the risk and she is enjoying now.
Only thing is the student should keep that in mind because all the parents, their financial background is, of course, it varies. Some of them, they are normal farmers or small business people, small employees. But only thing is, +1, +2 as well as the medical course, these are the areas where definitely the student need to focus more. Probably the expenditure also a little bit more in these years.
Definitely. Okay, sir. The next question is checklist for parents while choosing the institute.
Again, this is very, very important area, sir, because now there are so many institutions. If you open the newspaper or if you see the advertisements, lot of confusion is there for the parents. Which institute?
Sorry for the interruption. You are not giving any false promises and you are dare enough to say that you come with determination, and we are here to improve your marks by 200. What is this,
So
sir?
basically, both of us, we are working in an organization which is having track record of 39 years,
Yes,
number
sir.
one.
Yes, sir.
And we are having a track record of 25 years, more than that. And we are having expertise in our own subjects. If you tell your name or my name, at least 4 to 5,000 doctors, they will say that, sir, we are your students. Then what else you require to boost our confidence?
So it is backed by the strongest organization which has
Yes.
so many branches.
Yes, so many facts are there. We are there with an organization which is Asia's biggest organization with the longest experience.
Yes, sir.
What else gives us confidence more than that?
Explain, sir.
Yeah, checklist, of course. Generally, while choosing the institute, I don't say you have to join in our institute only, because of course, probably the session will go across the country. Therefore, it is not accessible for everybody to come and join in Vijayawada. But only thing is, in the general interest of the parents, we will try to explain this. The first parameter what they have to see is the longevity of the institute. Suppose if the institute is very recent, which may be around 2 to 3 years old, definitely it's not that trustworthy.
Yes, sir.
So always the longevity of the institute is more important when you are choosing, because the longevity of the institute always it plays a major role, because they might have sent dozens of batches previously. They might have produced so many doctors. Just now in the introductory part I told, our first generation doctors now they are bringing their children. So therefore such a long history of the organization is more important. So while you are joining your kids, see that how long is the institute, see the longevity, that is one thing. Then other one is the success rate also.
Yes, sir.
So normally people, because it is like a commercial angle is also there for the institutes, everybody wants to project or highlight that their institute has done this, that, everything. But only thing is they have to go to the campus, really they have to verify, they have to talk to the previous passed out students who are successful, and thorough verification is more important, because we should not be misled by the wrapper. Wrapper is not important. Sometimes wrapper can be made more attractive, but the stuff packed inside that matters for a particular parent or student. So therefore longevity as well as the previous results. Then one more thing is, an organization if it is having multiple branches all over the country, it will have its own advantages than a branch which is having only one location. Because advantages what I can see with my own experience, with our own experience. We know, suppose you are preparing a physics paper, I am preparing a botany question paper, let us say. Like us, so many experts are there all over the country, because we have branches all over.
Yes.
In Bangalore or Chennai or Delhi or Orissa or Hyderabad, Vaidyah, like this. When we have so many faculty members with a lot of expertise, when you are going to set a question paper, your way of thinking how to set a question from this particular concept, your angle of questioning may be difficult from somebody else. So like this, suppose if 20-25 physics faculty members are there in different branches, when they are setting the question paper, everybody will see a particular concept in a different dimension. So thereby all possible angles, they are going to be exposed. It is just like a net practice for Virat Kohli or something like that. In spite of their long track record, why they are exposed for net practice is, we don't know. The question which is going to come in the exam is like a moving ball.
Yes, sir.
In which direction, which area it comes, we don't know. Therefore, in order to answer successfully, we have to keep on practicing as much as possible. Suppose if only one branch is there, only one teacher is giving the paper, ultimately, temporarily, the student may feel happy, because the same teacher is teaching, same teacher is giving the question paper. He knows very much what he taught in the class.
But monotony will not
because tomorrow the final paper is set by somebody else.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, if 20 different teachers are setting the papers from different angles, ultimately, definitely the model has to match.
Yes. So whatever
In fact,
may
you
be
know, this year how many of our questions repeated, you know better.
Yeah, actually this year in our daily tests or assignments, whatever questions were asked, if we compare these questions with the recent 2024 NEET paper, out of 200 questions with including choice, sir, 190 questions are from our material and from our grant tests and from our assignments.
Surprise.
So 190 out of 190, the students are supposed to write only 180. It means the complete paper they can answer if they have written our grant tests and attempted our assignments and studied our material promptly. Means I can daily say that no other institution has that record. So nobody can claim that. Actually, you see, in each subject, you say in botany and zoology, 49, 48 questions are repeated, in physics, 48 questions, and in chemistry, 45 questions. Means totally each student has to answer 45 only. 45 plus questions are there in our material and in our assignments and daily tests.
Okay.
So that's why we are telling that almost more than 87 students are able to get 700 plus marks.
True. Sorry. Actually, here one more thing I wanted to say. When the student joined in our institute in the beginning, I used to tell them one thing, because you are giving question papers every time. This time, of course, you said 190 questions, they are repeated from our own internal examinations.
Yes.
But why most of the students, they missed, in spite of getting 190 in our papers or study material or assignment? The reason, one thing I can say, we instruct the students from day one, because normally when we give the question paper, after the exam is over, we are going to supply them the key along with solutions.
Okay.
When we give the key along with solutions, we normally advise the students in such a way that, suppose today's paper, you have to file the question paper immediately followed by the key of that particular week.
Okay.
Question paper followed by key. So like this, suppose we are giving 100 questions, question papers, let us say in the whole year.
They have to put them those in
Yeah.
a file.
Subject wise, if they are able to make all these 100 question papers along with the solutions in the form of a file from day one onwards, in the examination, let us say they might have answered 120 or 130 questions, let us say. 60, 70 questions are difficult or beyond their reach at the time of their writing the exam. The other 70 questions which they could not do in the exam hall, definitely that 70 questions they can verify after the exam, and now they will become familiar with all 200 models. Like that, if a student can maintain a file and if they can maintain this record, if they are thorough with each and every question for which they are exposed in our internal exam, I think those set of students only crossed 700 now.
Okay, yes sir, yes sir. Actually, means if they have studied all these questions repeatedly and if they have rectified their errors, those students only they have crossed 700. So it means our tests and our assignments, our material, it can be taken as a standard.
Sure.
Definitely.
Probably this year's experience might motivate the other students also to maintain similar files.
Yes.
And maintain the track for next year NEET 25, I think.
And whenever I came to meet you, you have been insisting the students to keep that file and you have been verifying those files all these days.
I will ask my supporting team to verify every student whether they are maintaining the file or not. This time I am going to insist everybody has to maintain that.
Definitely.
Otherwise, suppose when we are claiming that 190 questions came from our own question papers, then what is the fun when student is not able to maintain that and present in the final exam? Okay. Therefore, we had to definitely do that, and probably this will be a convincing evidence for them to maintain all this without our force also. Then one more thing regarding the checklist, one more point what I can say is, we have to see the stature of the promoters also. Whether the promoters are just like that as a business model they started the institute, or they have any sanctity, that also we have to see. For example, in Sri Chaitanya, the organization started by the founders, Dr. B.S. Rao Garu and Dr. Jansi Lakshmi Garu. These two are the medical doctors. They practiced in other countries, Gulf countries or United States or London, something like that. So the qualified doctors who practiced all over the country, now they came here, they identified the gap and started the institute, and now it has become a huge organization with lakhs of the students. And now apart from that, it's not only the first generation founders of the organization.
Yes,
if
sir.
you see the present management also, like our academic director Sushma madam or Seema madam, or the other supporting work, the entire work done by Nagendra Garu or something like that, when all these members, even like Seema Garu and Sushma Garu, they studied their higher education, masters in United States, they worked in various international agencies. So after acquiring that international knowledge, they came and took over this legacy from the parents. And now they are of course doing a tremendous work. And in fact, last year we got first rank in all the three. That is the
JEE mains, JEE advanced and NEET examination.
NEET exam. So getting
nobody can break that record.
That's impossible.
Impossible.
That's not possible. So therefore, the legacy of the founders is also more important. So one is longevity of the organization, results, infrastructure, previous track record, as well as the legacy of the organization. So all these things matters when you are choosing the institute. So I hope parents will also keep all these things in mind. I think that's all regarding this particular question what we are discussing.
So it means what I feel that there are so many organizations which are trying to imitate us. So simply they are not backed by the professionals and they are not backed by the qualified teachers and most experienced teachers like that. Sir, I appreciate you are telling honestly about everything transparently. It means I think the strength of the organizational structure and the strength of the teachers, teaching faculty and all these aspects making you to speak like this.
Absolutely. And moreover, the only one simple evidence is, I think almost all the so-called popular institutes in the country, they imitated, not only imitated, everybody conducted our grand test. You know,
Oh, very funny.
we will conduct the grand tests, some 10 to 12 grand tests before the final NEET exam. Everybody simply, somehow, because the organization is having branches all over the
Yes, sir.
country, some pilferage is there, somewhere they will manage somebody to get the question paper. They are simply changing their name. They are removing our name, they are keeping their name and conducting the same paper for their students.
My
And in
goodness.
fact, everybody is waiting for our grand test because they know our grand tests are going to be, or similar models will be there in the final exam for sure. That is the strength of our grand test.
So really it means people, why they are imitating, I came to know now.
Yes.
So they would have.
And moreover, this time we announced 190 questions came from our own material or question papers. And the race for this will be more next year. We must be careful.
Oh, so they start preparing their own question papers and they will be watching us. They will be waiting for our papers.
Probably, even if they don't stop, but definitely they will wait for our papers.
Okay, sir. Nice. Next question, sir. Is there any provision for scholarship to promote the merit when they are wishing to repeat?
No, actually every year we are announcing anyway. You know, we are announcing the merit scholarships. And so many students, those who got 450 plus last year, we charged only 10% of the tuition fee.
Really?
Only 10%. 90% it is going to be given in terms of scholarship.
So in that regard also it is not expensive.
No, not at all expensive for the parents. It is only thing is the student should have a prepared mind. And the student, if he miss narrowly, definitely they can easily do because it's not a financial burden for the parents anymore. And moreover, it's not only for those who got 450 plus. Our concession slab will begin from 375 onwards. So 375 onwards, as the marks go on, the fee structure also comes down. And the extent of concession ranges from 20% to 90% depending upon their marks. So whoever is securing reasonably good score, their fee structure also will be very minimum. It is not at all a burden to the student. So once they approach us with their final marks, NEET 24, then we can decide how much scholarship we can extend for them. But definitely a lot of scholarships will be given for the meritorious students.
So you are encouraging really the students.
Absolutely.
Okay. The other question, very important question is, last year also I have observed some of the students they have opted for they are thinking that they will get a seat in the second round or third round or mapping round, but waiting for that during that time they did not join anywhere to repeat this. And I have observed that there are certain students who joined here 3 months after you have started this program. So I felt, and how do they manage? Can they manage like that? Is it advisable to take some time till waiting? Like that?
Especially this dilemma, the question what you asked, this dilemma is there for many of the merit students only. That is the problem.
Who will be getting 550 like that?
Suppose if I get 400, the target is 575. Then for sure I am not going to get a medical seat.
So they will join.
Because I am not going to get medical seat anyway, therefore there is no reason for me to wait. I will join from day one in the coaching.
Okay.
Because I am getting only 400, I have no hope of getting any seat in any stages of counseling. Therefore, I join from day one onwards. Definitely, I will improve my score from 400 to 650 because I am there from day one onwards. But last time what happened is some students, those who are very close to the cutoff mark,
Say 540, 550 like that.
yeah, they waited till first round, second round, third round, mop-up round, stray vacancy round. Like that, they waited till the last round. After 3 months, desperately, they could not secure any admission. They came for again admission. The problem is, after 3 months, imagine something, it is like a running race.
1/3 of the syllabus will be finished almost.
Yeah, it's like a running race. If you are entering into the race after half the time, then you have to pick up with the double speed to match with others, which is practically not possible.
Whereas that girl you have mentioned, she has taken the risk.
Yeah.
So she has got the advantage.
No, actually, instead of waiting for that, I can suggest one more thing for this type of students. Suppose you are getting 500 plus, then you are expecting a seat. When you are expecting a seat, when your score is in that level, you are going to get 90% scholarship.
Okay.
Hardly you have to pay only 10% of the fee.
Even if they get the seat in the third round of mapping round, that will be paid back.
100%.
Then why the people are thinking in a different way? They
The
want
only
to
thing
join.
is, absolutely, it is a zero risk for them because they can simply come here, spend their time 2 months, 2.5 months until the counseling. Let them parallelly attend for counseling formalities.
Okay.
Until they secure a confirmation letter, let them be here.
So there is no loss.
Absolutely
So
no.
I think many parents, students are not aware of this thing. So my dear
Maybe,
children,
maybe.
suppose if you want to wait for the mop-up round instead of waiting at home, you better join here. And the fees, as sir told me, that it is very nominal. If you suppose in a case if you get a seat, that entire fees will be paid back. So there is no risk, not even a single pie.
Absolutely no risk. Because the only thing is the students probably they wanted to wait. The problem now already 1 month is over approximately. Because by the time we are commencing the course from June 2nd, almost it is 1 month time. Now enough relaxation is there for students. They need not wait anymore. They can come from the beginning onwards.
So from June 2nd, you are starting this program
Yeah.
for this year.
Yeah.
So can you explain about the course details, sir? So what you are doing here, what way you are training here? Please give some briefing, sir.
We are commencing the course from June 2nd
Okay.
of this year. From June 2nd onwards, we are commencing the classes. Approximately the duration of the course is for about 9 months from June 2nd. Approximately 9 months. Maybe exactly based on the date of NEET 25, probably that few days varies. In 9 months, broadly, I can divide that into 3 stages, we know. So the first step is covering the syllabus. 3 months we will take approximately to cover first year. 3 months we take approximately to cover second year, then 6 months will be done. After that, 1 month we will revise first year, 1 month we will revise second year, 2 months in the process of quick revision. Then last 1 month we will focus on the grand tests on total syllabus.
Clear.
So that is how we train them. So here why I said for the previous question what we discussed, some meritorious students, those who are waiting, if they enter after 3 months,
They will be missing the first year.
entire first year is gone.
Oh.
Why they are in border last year? Because they have some weak areas. They have some areas where they are not thorough. Sorry.
They would have joined actually.
If they, sorry, my throat is having some problem, sir. Please,
Okay.
don't mind.
Okay, sir.
So in the process, they are joining 3 months late. They are missing the first year. They are losing the opportunity of filling the gaps.
They
where
cannot
they are
get proper time to
no time.
revise that.
And moreover, once if they come 3 months later, psychologically also it will have a lot of pressure on them. Whether I can compete with others, whether I am going to get this year or not, all these doubts will arise in their mind.
Definitely.
So that is the one thing. Then course details will come back. So we are going to take the course for about 9 months. 3 months first year syllabus, 3 months second year syllabus, 2 months revision, then 1 month grand test. That is the general pattern. Then regarding the classes also, in Vaidyah, we started last year one unique program, Vaidyah program in long term. So in Vaidyah program, what we are doing is, we are giving around 480 classes for physics,
Okay.
480 classes for chemistry, then 250 classes for biology, 250 classes for
Zoology.
250 botany and zoology,
Zoology.
500 for biology. Because you are the physics expert, therefore 480 classes, because most of the students they come here only for physics and chemistry.
But it is good number, sir.
480, and then we are going to give 2 classes every day for physics,
Oh.
2 classes every day for chemistry, and apart from this we are going to allot, apart from these 2 classes, we are going to give in a week 3 additional classes only for problem solving in physics, problem solving in chemistry. So effectively it comes to every day 2 classes, in 6 days it is 12 classes, plus 3 additional classes for problem solving, it comes
So
to
on average
15.
2.5 classes for physics
Yes,
and
that means
2.5
15 classes per week.
15 classes per week. It is a good number, sir. Students have to utilize that.
And in the whole process, we are going to expose them for about 100 tests minimum, and each test consists of 200 questions. When we are giving them 100 question papers, means almost 20,000 questions they are exposed. So if they are perfect in those questions, out of those questions, whatever questions are going to repeat on similar lines,
Just
that is
this year,
that
just
is
like
enough
this
for them to get a seat in some or other college.
Yes, sir. So children, actually what sir is recommending, instead of waiting till your mop-up round, better join before June 2nd. You get admitted before June 2nd. So the numbers to whom you have to contact will be displayed here, and you can directly come, walk in, and you can contact Mohan Rao sir and myself or any other administrative staff here to clear any other doubts regarding the training. Okay, sir? Right. What is your daily routine? Actually, I mean, from what time to what time you are conducting the classes and studies
So
like that?
here, especially in Vijayawada, Gosala Medical Academy, being totally residential campus, all students, they have to stay as inmates.
Okay.
Then the class work will start from morning 6:50 a.m. onwards. From 6:50 to 12:50 onwards, daily we will run the classes. 6 hours.
Teaching.
6 hours.
Okay.
The 6 hours basically, as I said just now, 2 hours for physics, 2 hours for chemistry, 2 hours for biology. So 6:50 to 12:50 we will run the theory classes, and after that we will leave them for lunch break. Then again from 2 to 5 o'clock onwards they will sit for guided study. Guided study in the sense, whatever the senior most teacher who taught their classes in the forenoon session, the same teacher will
sit there.
for doubts clarification.
Really nice.
It's not somebody is teaching, somebody is, they'll miss the link.
So it is, I mean, the students, they have to utilize that.
Yes, the same teacher is going to sit. Therefore, the students can organize their doubts. Definitely, they can go and get them clarified with the
So on the same day, they can clear the doubts.
same day. If they are if they are
Seriously,
serious, if day wise they have to check whether they are completing or not. Then afterwards, 5 to 6, there is a small break for sports or snacks or some refreshments. Then after that, 6 to 10:30 with a break in between for dinner. 6 to 10:30 also they will have the guided study, and again teachers also will be available with them. So in the presence of the same senior teachers, they are going to prepare for the whole 9 months. That is how the daily routine is there.
it is the mindset of the student which is going to decide their success.
And every week, of course, we will conduct the weekend test.
Okay.
And every month we will conduct the unit test and pre-weekend test, module test. Like this, we will periodically conduct the test in different
And
areas.
after conducting the test, what about the paper discussion, sir?
Paper discussion also is a regular part. It is there in the timetable itself. The teachers will directly discuss all the questions one by one.
Oh.
So that I said, because after the examination, we are giving them the printed key with solutions.
Okay. They can check.
Apart from that, the teacher is explaining in the class.
Oh.
So that they can keep all these 200 questions in a file every week after week, and definitely they can master these questions at least.
So on the same day, you are almost conducting the paper discussion. Almost.
Definitely, same day. Because usually morning slot, pre-lunch session, the examination will be conducted. Classes will run on that day,
The afternoon
post-lunch
session,
but we will conduct it on the same day.
Oh, nice. So what strategy to be adopted by the students to fulfill their dreams and to use this regular program, whatever you are conducting?
Okay. And regarding this particular question, I think you are more competent to answer this question, because you are the one who created 720 out of 720 successively for second academic
Second year.
year also. Therefore, I think most of the students or parents, they would like to hear from you as the creator of 720 out of 720. Therefore, moreover, physics faculty. So with these two combinations, I think you are the better one to explain this.
Sir, actually what I observed means 720 out of 720 last year, the student from our Sri Chaitanya, I mean, who has completed his schooling also here, right from 6th standard to 10th standard, he is our old student, Varun Chakravarti. He studied in our Sri Chaitanya school, and for +1, +2 also, he studied in our Sri Chaitanya campuses, which is called Gayatri Nagar campus. From that campus, he has passed out. And he is actually a normal middle class boy, and with determination. Means he changed his mindset properly, and he was adopted by the teachers, and he has cooperated a lot. And especially not only that boy, his parents also, they have put up a lot of trust on us, and he really helped us to mold him. Actually, it is the greatness of the student who helped us a lot. And always teachers like us, we feel proud that Varun Chakravarti, who got 720 out of 720 with all India first rank in NEET from Sri Chaitanya, he is our student, and we are the teachers of that student. It really makes us pride.
Whether he got any state topper in his
Yeah.
school, any school, something like that, because some may think that
No, no.
at 720 they must be topper in the
No,
school.
he is not the school topper. He is just like an ordinary boy. He is not the school topper with highest marks in 10th standard also. He is not the state record holder of 10th standard marks also.
That
But
means
he
it is it's not exclusively on the 10th performance, but it all depends on how effectively they are working for these 2 years. in
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very obedient boy, sir. Very adaptable and very obedient boy. Whatever we teach him, he simply learnt everything, and he is able to interact with ourselves. So whenever he comes us, he will ask us, "Sir, I have cleared up to this part. I have doubts in this area." It means he is expressive. So in this regard, strategy means the students, I have observed that whenever you are in a class, you used to call the students and they used to interact with you and they used to say whatever they require. Means the student is capable of telling us, if he is open to us, and if he clears his doubts by telling that I require this thing, I am having this knowledge like that, then the teacher job will be very easy. Means
And one more small request, sir. Maybe out of my own selfish, I am asking. Can you send the pictures of the notebook or the study material, how he organized his doubts and all? Something he might have scribbled either on the sidelines
Definitely,
or
sir.
notebooks, because definitely it is going to be a valid material for the other students. Suppose if you see in IAS interview something like that, the IAS toppers, what their answers, in what way they have written their answers, they will keep in online for encouraging the others, those who are following. But here, because it is your exclusive property, I don't ask you to keep in online. But if you make it available for our own students who are going to study with us next year, definitely it becomes a kind of a valuable material for imitating similar pattern for others, those who are in that range.
Definitely, sir. Actually, what I have done is, last year, besides Varun Chakravarti, many of the students, they have got 715, 710 from the same campus, and here from Gosala campus also. Actually, Varun Chakravarti and other students, whatever they have done, I mean, they have written some notes and they have prepared certain short notes, etc. Everything. I have given the same content, whatever they have used, to the other students of this year who have written this examination.
And anyway, our other executive dean who is taking care of the intermediate in Gosala campus is Mr. K. Srinivas Rao sir, KSR sir. He is not available in this discussion today, but from KSR sir's students also this year from Vijayawada Gosala,
We are expecting
two students are getting 720 and so many 715, 710s. The same request what I made to you, I will also request KSR sir also
Definitely will help.
take the copies of their notebooks so that they are going to be a guideline for the students of next year.
Actually, the same notes which was prepared by Varun Chakravarti and other students, I have given the same notes to the students who have written this examination this year.
Okay.
Actually, this year, the batch is, we have done an experiment. We have taken around 36 students who are just mediocre and above average students. And even though they are mediocre students, from a student from whom we did not expect even 710 or 700, this year we got 720 expecting.
Probably because peer pressure.
Peer pressure. It means he has used the notes and the guidance given by Varun Chakravarti and all the students. And his name is Pawan Kumar Reddy. So based on this experimental result, which is felt as successful, many students who are unable to get even around 600 to 650, we are expecting 650 plus, and from this Gayathinagar campus only, we are expecting around 6 students with 700 plus. Plus all those students, they did not get even 650 till the final phase. So keeping that in mind, myself and Mohan Rao sir, actually we have modified this Vaidyah program a little bit, and we have prepared with the help of the management, we have launched from our Sri Chaitanya organization a program called Missile program. Missile program is meant for aiming 720. So Vaidyah program, Vaidyah missile program, both are the same. For Vaidyah missile program, we are aiming for 720. So 720 means aiming for 720, and regarding that we will be training the students in a different way. So that program is meant for the students who just missed narrowly with a reasonable gap of 100 marks. Means say 450 or 500, in that range. If they are the there are the students who are willing to get 700, just like Mohan Rao sir told me. So we recommend this program to those students, and myself and Mohan Rao sir will be taking the classes for physics and botany for the top layer students in that program. Our aim is why not 700 plus for the students who are repeating. So I hope this year that experiment is going to give successful results with most of the students getting 700 plus, and we will be trying our best to send them to AIMS and JIPMAR like institutions. So in that program, actually, as sir told me, there will be special focus on physics and chemistry. Definitely in Vaidyah program also it is there. But there are 25 constituent tests to improve the physics and chemistry numericals. It means what sir told me that in a week, for 3 days, we'll be having special classes for numerical solving. And regarding the tests, there will be around 30 weekend tests and 6 unit tests and 15 module tests and 5 part tests, 15 rand tests. Almost there are around 70 to 100 tests will be conducted for the students who are writing this Vaidyah and Vaidyah missile program. And this one is very, very important. Error analysis after every practice test will be helping the students to reduce the mistakes. Sir told me just now that after every exam, after paper discussions, the students are asked to write their errors and analyze what type of error they have done. So keeping those errors in our mind, actually this year also I have done the same thing. Last year also, when Varun Chakravarti has completed his course during the last phase of examinations, whatever mistakes and errors are done by Varun Chakravarti, I have collected all those. Not only Varun Chakravarti, I have chosen 6 to 7 students, and I have kept the errors of those students with me, and I have prepared, I asked the faculty to prepare parallel questions.
Okay.
So in what area he is missing? Suppose in physics if I take calculation mistake he is doing, or finding the units, or reading the question properly or not, and whether he is unable to highlight the point. Like that I have observed and I have analyzed, and based on those errors we have prepared error tests. And we have conducted those error tests, sir. And this year also, I think in the last phase, you have conducted that type of error test for your Vaidyah program students also. But this year, I hope you will be doing more in that area.
Yeah, apart from this, we had so many sessions from outside psychology experts like time management, stress management.
Oh,
I think some professional psychologists also, they came and interacted with our students.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you are taking care about their mindset also.
That's also important, because some professional psychologists will come regularly, periodically. They will assess the stress levels of some of the students, so that they will have several techniques to distress. So that is how we are also helping them to.
And of course, you are also professional in psychology. It means I think I know that you have done MSc psychology. So definitely it is going to help.
No, I did my doctorate in stress management.
Oh, really?
Probably I'll also try to help the students.
Definitely, sir. Definitely. Your expertise in that area definitely is going to help the Vaidyah students and Vaidyah missile students.
Okay.
So regarding this Vaidyah missile program, actually Gayatri Nagar, it is actually a CO campus where we have produced the student with 720 out of 720 last year all India first ranker, and this year also we are expecting 720 from one more student this year. So in this campus actually we train only for +1 +2 students. This year the ability and the guidance of the Gayatri Nagar teaching faculty will be useful in training the students for this Vaidyah missile program for those students who are wishing to get 700 properly and promptly. So definitely it is backed up by the Gayatri Nagar faculty, and the contact numbers are given here. You please see those who are interested to join for this Vaidyah missile program. There are 2 numbers provided here, and those who want to join for Vaidyah program, there are 2 numbers here. Please take a screenshot and please call them, and you can clear the doubts, and you can meet Mohan Rao sir or myself in person. Mohan Rao sir will be available from morning to evening here, no problem. You can find him every time. So he will clear your doubts, and clarify your queries, whatever you come here, with whatever you come here. So this is about Vaidyah and Vaidyah missile program. And as sir explained, in physics and chemistry, botany, zoology, the number of classes, etc. Sir already has explained. So my dear friends, we have tried our best to explain about this Vaidyah program and Vaidyah missile program, and any other thing if Mohan Rao sir is wishing to explain, sir, please continue, sir.
Yeah, I think we have given the enough instructions related to the course. I think we are able to clarify so many doubts of the students. And I think particularly we are conducting a series of online classes, online YouTube sessions like this.
Okay.
Whatever the areas which we are not able to cover today, probably in our previous sessions or in the following sessions, they will also come. So please follow our channel, so that if at all any doubts, whatever we could not cover today, definitely you are going to get answers for those questions either in our previous videos or the following videos.
Okay, keep on touching with us, and you please subscribe our channel, and myself, Mohan Rao sir, and other senior most members here from Sri Chaitanya like Ramesh sir and KSR sir and other sirs will be explaining so many things, whatever are there in the minds of parents and teachers and students. So please feel free to ask us whatever you want. We'll try our best to clarify your doubts. So that's all for today. Mohan Rao sir.
Before I close, definitely both of us, along with other senior executives, those who are not here for this session, of course, along with that, I had to say something about our teaching team also, either in with Ravindra sir or with myself. We have an excellent team of teaching faculty all over the country. We have faculty from Delhi, or we have faculty from Bihar, Punjab, like that from different states we are having. So we have a set of 45 to 50 teachers. They are spread across the country because they are from different states. So suppose if we have students from Delhi last year.
Okay.
We have students from Chennai, Bangalore.
So do you feel that this is suitable for the students of
Anywhere, because this is an all India level common examination.
Oh.
A student from Delhi also, last time they came from, so many students are there from other states, because basically the best coaching is available here. The same examination pattern we are preparing.
And the teaching will be also in English.
Medium is only on English.
Then
And even faculty also, they are from other states all over the country. So even I can boast that you come from any state, for sure I think you can find a faculty who belong to your particular state. So that is how our
Pan India.
Yeah, number of faculty members, it's so wide. So therefore across the country, wherever you are in India, definitely you can come and spend 9 months with us, and we will definitely try honestly to send you successfully from the institute. So thank you all.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Right, sir.
Thank you from my side. So thank you for the viewers. Thank you all.
Thank you all.